What's up, all my nerd friends out there? This is Mr. Chill here, and we definitely got to talk about the whole series. I'm gonna give my whole review and thoughts on the X-Men '97 series. Like the last episode aired today, and it was epicness. It was awesome. Definitely, this series was amazing. Go check it out. I'm gonna be talking about some spoilers from that episode and all about the whole series. But yeah, so get ready. Here's some spoilers. Spoiler alert. I'm about to talk about a lot of spoilers in this video. So 1, 2, 3. That's it. So the first, let's talk about the season on this episode right here, the season finale, the fight with Bastion. It finishes off. He morphs in to this super being sentinel, and he starts wreaking havoc. It looks like Archangel, and like he fused with Archangel basically and became the super being, fighting Cyclops, fighting Jean Grey. She became Phoenix, fighting Nightcrawler, even freaking Jubilee throw down Sunspot. Everyone was throwing down with him. He's doing epicness. And the only thing I didn't like about the part when they're trying to change Bastion, we gotta stop fighting him. He's a mutant. He is a mutant. He was gonna be one of the first mutants if his mom didn't scare off Charles Xavier, like didn't tell him everything, didn't send his child away and all that stuff. So he would have been part of that first class, like with Iceman, Beast, Scott, and Jean. He would have been part of that first class if his mother let him go, but he didn't. So, anyways, yeah, that whole fight was awesome. I just didn't like the whole let's try and turn him into a kind of like a good guy, like give him a chance and everything. Like nah. But it was awesome. Magneto came back. Like the only thing too, like it felt like Wolverine should have died out of the morning. That's how did he die in the comic? Yeah, he died like that in a way. It was crazy. Last episode of that season finale, the week before, last week, when Wolverine got all his anatom pulled out and basically looks like Magneto almost killed him and everything, and he actually was like, I guess, still alive here. He letting his healing factor is. I wonder if all his anatom, sorry if I mispronounced it, all the metal inside of him, Wolverine, is basically out of his body because what Magneto pulled all that out of him. Maybe not. We'll see. And just, I think that's another question. Didn't Magneto have his helmet off, or maybe he didn't? I couldn't remember if he did or not. No, I think yeah, his helmet did come off. Because I was wondering how did Charles Xavier get to his mind if his helmet was on when he killed Wolverine? Technically killed him almost, but no, I think he did knock his helmet off. I'm trying to remember from last week's episode. So yeah, so that was another part of this whole episode. They were able to turn Magneto to kind of a good guy again. Um, Xavier was able to get to him, so he was able to help stop the meteor from falling. It was pretty epic. It was cool to see all the characters as well. See Captain America, see freaking Daredevil, Dagger, Cloak, some of the other Avengers members, the other X-Men members. Everything was going crazy. It was kind of like a big end game here because we thought the meteor was going to fall on the planet, destroy the whole world. And it was cool to see all the heroes. And it looks like we even saw the Spider-Man series, the anime series. The one that's a little teaser that they want to bring back the Spider-Man anime series as well. Because if you notice, during though everyone was looking at the news, Peter Parker and Mary Jane was looking at the news, and you kind of think that's kind of weird. Why is Peter Parker? You know all this shit's going down. You think Peter Parker would turn to Spider-Man right now and start freaking saving the world too? So I wanted to just did that. Like, you think Peter Parker? Because Peter Parker was in this episode with Mary Jane, the X-Men anime series, and for a little teaser back in the day, Mary Jane was lost in the X-Men anime series. It looks like Peter Parker found her. So so it looks like Peter Parker Spider-Man did find Mary Jane in the world, and maybe they got together, maybe they got married, found her. And like I said, I wonder why he's not becoming Spider-Man. But maybe there's a little tease they want to bring back the Spider-Man anime series as well, since the X-Men anime series did really well as well. Maybe. Who knows? Will you guys like the idea? They bring back the Spider-Man anime series back too? Who knows? Spider-Man 97. But that's a pretty cool. Now, in the end of this episode, after they save the world, they stop the meteors, but doing so, stopping the meteors means stopping that whole Planet M or whatever, stopping that meteor falling. Looks like they traveled through time, the X-Men. And there's a lot of things happening. They gave us a lot of Easter eggs for next season, like Bishop. Who else was left behind? Bishop. I think Bishop. No, Bishop. Bishop was there too. Forge. And I think some other. Jubilee and Sunspot. They were the only X-Men that left behind. Everyone else went time traveling. Rogue, Magneto, Nightcrawler, and Professor X and Beast are all together. They went to the past, 3000 BC, before Christ. And you know what happens in 3000 BC? I was kind of hyped about this. Who was there? What mutant was there? The first mutant, technically the first mutant. Apocalypse. They meet a young version of Apocalypse in his Egyptian time. Whoa. That's gonna be epic. They meet Apocalypse. Nice. Then we go to the future. AD is like 3000 AD or something, like 3000 something, whatever. And Jean and Cyclops go into the future. And whoa, they meet. That's not that shocking. But kind of like it's interesting to see all these new characters. It looks like, but we see a young version of Cable. So maybe we get to have some time with their kid as well. And what else is happening in this future? And probably gonna run into Nimrod. I'm guessing maybe some Sentinel. Maybe this another version of Apocalypse, because it looks like we got another teaser as well. In the end credit of this, we see Apocalypse talking in the talking. We hear his voice, and he's in Geosha, the wreckage and everything. He's talking about how there's so much pain here and so much death. And he picks up, looks like who he picks up. He picks up Gambit's one of his cards. Ooh, you think he's gonna make Gambit one of his 4 horsemen? He's gonna bring him back to life. Ooh, so this might be next season's gonna be all about Apocalypse. I have a feeling before before Christ, the other X-Men, Professor Xavier, Magneto, Beast, and Rogue, and Nightcrawler, they're all gonna talk about they're gonna deal with the young version of Apocalypse. My fault. Brain fart. Apocalypse. The future, I have a feeling they're gonna deal with Apocalypse somehow in the future as well. Another, like, they meet Nathan Summers, but that's Cable, obviously. They're gonna probably deal with another future version of Apocalypse now. In the present, obviously another Apocalypse, our Apocalypse, present day Apocalypse. It's gonna be a whole Apocalypse season next season too, I believe. That's why I think it's gonna happen. Definitely. If we're dealing with the past Apocalypse and the present Apocalypse, I think the future one's gonna be Apocalypse as well. So pretty cool. I love Apocalypse. One of my favorite X-Men villains. That's gonna be awesome. And I wonder if he's gonna use Forge and Wolverine. We're happy to Forge, not Forge. I mean Morph and Wolverine. They didn't show them where they're at. I know Morph was hanging out with Wolverine when he was resting in his bedside. So did they get left behind in the present? Did they travel in the future as well? They didn't say anything where they're at. Is Wolverine okay? Who knows? But and now Forge looks like he's making his own X-Men team as well to help look for the other X-Men. And Bishop kind of knows where they're at as well, so he's gonna create his own team. So we're gonna see new X-Men characters as well, part of his team. You see the behind the wall that there's some he has some ideas. Colossus. Right now it looks like, if you notice the tease, that Scarlet Witch is missing. So he's gonna be looking for his own team. Maybe Psylocke. He's gonna bring the Psylocke in. Quicksilver, who knows, to help find his sister. Who knows who he'll bring in? Maybe he's gonna bring in Cyclops, who's been dealing last Summers, Alex Summers, his other brother Paralis, Magneto's daughter. Probably gonna bring a lot more characters into the X-Men series next year as well. More mutants. There's tons of mutants they bring in. Angel, Iceman. There's tons. So that's gonna be awesome next season. I can't wait. It's gonna be dealing with Apocalypse. Definitely, if we could deal with Apocalypse, you gotta need Angel in here. Archangel is gonna be coming in. Woo! It's gonna be a lot of things. Can't wait for season 2. But let's talk about the whole season as well. The season was amazing. X-Men 97 was awesome. The animation is kind of weird, to be honest, because I guess I grew up watching the 92 series, the old school ones, and morphing into this one, kind of build up funkiness, but you get used to it. So the animation was pretty decent still, pretty good. But the story would nail the park in here, and the character development, the story's cool. They got some comic book materials in there too, like the Attack of Genosha. That was awesome. The best episode of the whole series in my book. The whole story with Bastion being a crazy villain. That's awesome. Love the Bastion story. Love how they use the Sentinels. Love the fight scenes, the action, the emotional. Feel the emotions from Rogue, her arc, the loss of Gambit, and the whole drama between Jean and Cyclops and his son, Nathan Summers, Cable, doing all that, all adding all the stories, the whole mix of creating the Goblin Queen, all that was awesome. It was great. It was wonderful. They did a great job with the X-Men 97 series. I can't wait for more work. Hope this is a sign that they lay off from the movies, because the MCU TV shows been so whack in my book, and not liking it, and turn into great animation, because I think you could do so much more with animation than live action in my book. You could create amazing art. Look at the anime world right now. The anime world, Naruto, One Piece, that they've been spiking it. They've been hitting out the park with their beautiful animation, storytelling, character development. The comic book world could do that. They could make an Old Man Logan animation. They could make a the Secret Wars animation. They could make all these great with story, great comic materials. Oh, Captain America storytelling of animation, and do so much more. Don't even worry about actors. Just do great art and animation. All that's it. Crazy fight scenes. Do so much special effects. Create crazy villains. They could create great stories. Get the stories are already made out there. They could make a real live action, not live action, but animation version of the Civil War, Marvel Civil War. Imagine that would be so sick. Like exact detail from the comic books and great detailed stories. That would be amazing. They could do all that stuff. And only that maybe they will in the future. Hopefully they do more animation like this. Because I would love that. I would love more animation like this, like the X-Men 97 in comic book form from the comic books and everything. Get materials from that like they did here. And except for live action, stay away from the live action, stay away from all that MCU stuff. Maybe make some great movies in that, but I want animation, more animation like this from Disney. I think they will do more better part in that with stories and put all the money in great stories and great art and animation. That'd be awesome. But comment below, give me you guys thoughts on X-Men 97. What was your favorite moment? Like I said, I gave this good 10 out of 10. I had no problem with it. It was great. It was awesome. Love the storytelling. Love everything they done here. They did amazing work. 10 out of 10. X-Men 97 was awesome. Comment below. Give me your reviews on it. Give me your thoughts on it. What you like about it. What you didn't like about it. Give me everything you have that you think about. Thoughts. Give me all your thoughts. Comment below. I like to hear it. But thank you all for watching. I love talking nerd stuff with you all. Love talking comic books, anime, manga, toys. I talk about all that nerd stuff in here. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe so we can talk more about this nerds, all this wonderful nerd stuff we have in our life. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good day and good night. Remember, stay nerdy forever. Bye.